Well, it's Tuesday morning, and here we are. Just got done filming a video, the many different lies that prisoners will tell. Crazy thing about that, I did this whole drug scene with baby powder all over my face, and I was out in my shed filming that. My battery died on my camera. I had to come out of the shed actually with baby powder all over my face, and got neighbors outside, and I'm sure they were looking at me. I definitely probably looked like a junkie. But nonetheless, got that video filmed. That'll be up in a couple of days. Today I get the opportunity to begin working with a new dude to a certain degree. We're gonna see how that plays out. He's gonna help me, at least my hope is he's gonna help me film a cooking video. I'm excited to do some cooking in my new kitchen, and what we're gonna do is something a little bit different. Hopefully you guys will get a kick out of it. We're gonna go through the prison ramen book, and we're gonna use some of their recipes, put those together, and I'll give you guys my unbiased reaction to those. Some of those recipes in that book are prison meals that I've never had, and I'd like to try to put them together and see what they're about, see what they're hitting on. So there is that. Never got a chance to talk with the city yesterday. That was something that I was hopeful to be able to do. I definitely called. They definitely weren't there. And I definitely left a message telling them to please give me a call back. Tell me what I need to do for this plumbing situation, because every plumber that I called tells me I don't need a permit. Oh, for what you're talking about, you don't need a permit. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool and all. So what the F is the city telling me I need a permit for? Nonetheless, we found somebody who's gonna get the permit, so there's that. Ain't no big deal, it's just another thing that's gotta get done. So, Tuesday, little vloggy, behind the scenes action going on right here. I got a bunch of videos in the bammer, and I'm excited that I'm getting back caught up with the videos. I'm really enjoying putting the videos together. That's really good. There's not a lot going on work-wise outside of filming videos, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I need to take a little breather from that, focus on the videos, because it's the end of the year. And one thing that I want to do, it's the 29th today as I'm filming this. I want to put together a 2020 year in rewind, because I do that. I've done that for the last 2 years. This will be the third year. And you know, we don't get the views like some of these million view YouTube channels. And I don't sweat that. Yes, of course, that would be nice. So we never get included in those, you know, bigger rewinds, the YouTube rewinds. I think Mr. Beast is actually doing the rewind this year. But nonetheless, I like to do my own After Prison Show year recap and rewind. So I'll be looking forward to putting that together. And as you guys are seeing this, you'll see this prior to seeing that maybe. But regardless, I still want to ask you guys, you know, if you think about 2020 here on After Prison Show, what comes to mind? What did we do? What did we deal with? What comes to mind for me? Trolls, drama, what happened to type of videos, trying to help people, addictions. It was kind of a not so great year. But then again, it was 2020. And 2020 in general was a shit year. You guys let me know down in the comment sections what you think about 2020 here on After Prison Show, and I'll be looking forward to putting this rewind together. Matter of fact, that's something that I got to begin working on today. But nonetheless, let's see where today takes us, and I look forward to sharing with you guys whatever does come next. Maybe we wait till we turn if we don't have the footage. I mean, if it's too dark. Man, it just looks weird. I'm so used to holding that. All right, continuation of our vlog footage, and working with a new guy. Got a cameraman, got Steven Spielberg with me, and I'm excited to get an opportunity to work with this guy. We're gonna have fancy angles and special effects and explosions. This joint's gonna look like Bad Boys. I was trying to think of an action-packed movie, and that's an action-packed series. That's a good series. But anyways, we were going to be doing the cooking video. Didn't get to do the cooking video, and I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of behind the scenes as to why. Yeah, so we will have the lighting issues from time to time. Yeah. Shout out to the new guy. We're going to call him Steven Oh boy, Joel though. Hey, that's Joel right there. Not Joe, Joel. It's an awesome name. When you got a Joe with an L on the end of it, that shit just hits different.
Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. Joe with an L, so Joel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Joel.
No,
Joel.
Because I'm Spanish too, so over there they pronounce it Yoel. So I guess translated for me it would be Joel.
Word. My last name is Spanish. We were gonna do the cooking video. We didn't have the ingredients. We could have went and got the ingredients, but it's my first time getting an opportunity to work with Joel, and I didn't want to be rushing around. I wanted to show him a little bit about what I'm doing and see what we could do together potentially. And we filmed, what did we film? We filmed a practice cooking video. The crazy thing about this is this footage came out pretty damn good. Even though we weren't cooking, we were talking about what we were getting ready to cook, and that came out pretty damn good. Joel's gonna put his special touch on this because he be beasting with that editing. And I'm excited to get a chance to check this out. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking right now, damn, Joel done took Cody's spot. He didn't. But Joel's with me right now, and Cody, when he's ready and able, he's gonna be a part of the crew as well. We gotta expand. Any type of a operation that you gotta, can we? Hey, oh shit, we got a green light. You got to just keep going bigger, bringing in the big guns and people who can add to and not take away from what you're trying to do. I feel like Joel can do that. Cody will always do that. So let me just go ahead and address that elephant in the room right there. Got a chance to see Joel. Shout out to him. You're probably like, damn, how many times you gonna say that, Joe? So I'm gonna try to watch that. Police right there. You know, on January the 1st, you can't have your phone in your hand no more. I wonder what they're gonna say about a big old camera.
Good thing it's in my hand.
Right. We're gonna go check on the flip house. That's what we're doing right now. We've got the electrical finally starting over there again. Another new electrical permit. We got that. And we've got a big deal electrical company working on that. So we're gonna check that out. We got a police situation up here. Joel, what we got going on? As I like to say, World Star. Oh shit, the cops are blocking off the road. Can I not get by? Somebody going to jail. You got unmarked right there. Oh boy, World Star for real. Oh man, it was a hit and run. They ran. Or they went to the hospital, one or the other. And more cops over here. Maybe this is where they ran to. Good deal. We're gonna go check on the flip house, see what's going on over there, and hopefully stuff is going on over there. It damn sure better be. I'm already going to court in 2 weeks. Joe gonna get his few good men shit on. We got a trial coming up, folks. Who's ready? You don't want to see me in that courtroom. All I'm gonna do is point fingers. That's good.
Before I start cutting on any wire, we just make sure. And I went back to the panel, and sure enough, you still got power. So I mean, I'm using it while I got it. I was standing right there when you called a few weeks ago. So.
Well, I called them back though. I called them back right before Christmas. 3 days before Christmas, the 22nd is when I called. All right, so see that right there?
Yeah.
That's wire getting ran up underneath the house, and the electrical is getting taken care of right now. What's crazy about all of this is we walk up into the house and the heat is on, and it's warm in that house. And that ain't supposed to be. That power is supposed to be cut off. I've already called the power company. And you got a couple of options in this situation. You could put in a work order or a temporary suspension of service, which you got to put in a work order to get that, is what it seemed like through the power company. So I did what I thought was the easiest thing to do, and that was I just discontinued service at this property. I said, hey, look, I'm done. Give me my final bill. They sent me my final bill. They said they were coming to cut off power the very next day. And that was on the 22nd of December. That was 3 days before Christmas. And here we are on the 29th, and power is still on. So that's a major inconvenience to a certain degree, because now we gotta wait till Dominion comes and cuts off power to be able to continue doing all of this work. So we'll get that squared away. You hear that?
The dog.
It's the canine in the back of that car.
You just go to manual.
I know I should be nervous, right? We got the K9 behind us. We're damn near in the projects. He's been riding my ass the entire time. I said, what if we just start driving real slow? Maybe even a little erratic. Like, if he pulls us over, I said, don't stop filming. That dog is going pretty crazy in the back of his car.
Yeah, you can probably hear it on camera too.
Y'all hear that? Get your dog under control, stick man. That thing is going ham. Oh yeah, he ready to pull us over.
Yeah.
I'd have just burned him one time. In most other situations, I'd be super nervous about this. I guess maybe because of the fact that we're filming. I mean, I guess I am still kind of nervous, but oh shit, I was just going 42 on the 35. I don't know if he can run speed. Guess we would find out. If he pulled us over at my first, oh no, he's going past us. There he goes. Guess we weren't interesting enough for him. That's how you know you're really doing right. When you ain't scared, you're laughing and kind of almost hoping that you get pulled over. Or maybe that's being a little too brazen about the situation, because that could have turned into something real ugly. He could have got nasty. I could have said something slick. Next thing you know, I'm on the 5 o'clock news. But when you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to be scared of. Even though, it's got to be kind of a scary situation when you got a K9 officer behind you and you can hear his dog through your car. When a K9 dog is barking, there's usually a reason for that. All right, well, let's see if this day can get any more crazy. It is, what is today? God bless, I've been going so hard lately, I don't even know the day. It's Wednesday as I begin this, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Just got done filming a pretty crazy video about probation and crazy things that I saw in the lobby of a probation office. Hopefully that video is gonna come out really good, but ain't no telling. I think we're gonna have some audio issues with that. So let me share a quick little story with you guys. Yesterday, I get the opportunity to begin working with Joel, and I give him a little bit of footage to take with him because he wants to try to edit some footage for me. And he doesn't have a card reader, so I give him my card reader. It's like a little $15, $20 thing, no big deal. He takes that, and I kind of feel blind without a card reader because I can't take the card from the camera, put it into the computer and check the footage, or more importantly, check, well, just as important, check how full the card is. Now, I don't usually ever have a problem with filling cards up, and I got a bunch of memory cards, but anyways, in this particular case, I'm filming this video, I get done filming it, and I tell myself, I'm like, damn, did I remember to turn on my little microphone because it's an external audio capturing device. I pull it out of my pocket and the damn thing is off, and I'm like, Joe, you idiot! I hit the button on it and realized it wasn't that I forgot to turn the damn thing on, it was that the card was full. So I don't know where in the video we lost that good audio at. Hopefully it's more toward the end. But I feel like we just, messed up that video because of that. That's my stupidity right there. So there's a little bit of an issue right there. We're also getting ready to leave from here. I don't want to tell you about this. I want to go do this, and then I'm going to tell you about it. Got a little bit of running around to do today. Let's go do that. And let me share with you the next crazy thing. I think you guys are really going to be interested in this. Meant to start filming a lot sooner than this. Over at the flip house, handy dandy little stop work order, and oh, they got that duct tape real. I got secure it like, oh, so loud too. Stop work order over at the flip house. No more. It's cold over here at the flip house, which could only mean, hopefully, one thing. Hopefully the power is off over here. I called the power company yesterday after talking with them on December the 22nd, 3 days before Christmas, trying to get the power cut off. On the 22nd, when I talked to them, I said, hey, I need to hurry up and get the power cut off. What's the fastest way to do that? They said, well, you could go ahead and stop service over there. I said, that's a great idea. I don't need to put a work order in. I can just stop service. So I did that. They told me power would be cut off the very next day. That was going to be on the 23rd. Fast forward to yesterday, which was the 29th, and I'll be damned if our electrician wasn't over here and the power was still on. Later on, I would end up on the phone with the power company. And the woman would tell me, she said, well, just because you canceled service doesn't mean that we're gonna come cut the power off right then and there. I said, shit me. When the hell is y'all gonna let some power ride when ain't nobody paying the bill for real? Your folks was just lazy, didn't want to come out here because of the holidays. I said they better bring their ass out here and cut that damn power off. Is what I didn't say, but it's what I was thinking. I'm hoping that the power is off. I don't know how I can check that. I could probably go touch some wires. Anyways, I'll test it in just a little bit. I need to make sure that the power is off because the electrical cannot continue until the power is disconnected. It's cold over here. I think the power is off because I just tried to cut the heat on, and this is battery powered. Yeah, this is dead. Power should be off over here. That's right, they brought their ass over here and cut that power off when Joe got bucked with them on the phone. Anyways, totally kidding about all of that. I kind of did though. You saw me come over here and you saw, Joe, what are you doing? You can't take down those stop work orders. Joe, you be flexing for real. So for those of you who don't remember, or maybe you don't know, we had a stop work order issued over at this house. Had no freaking idea why that stop work order was issued. It said because of no permits. That was what was checked off on that thing. So I noticed that probably a week ago, and it was just this week where I really tried to put my foot in the ass of contacting the city to figure out what the hell was going on. I kept trying to contact one particular person there. I couldn't get this person. Maybe they're out of the office for the holidays. So this morning I called up there and I just said, hey, look, I don't know what to do. I just received a stop work order at my property. I don't know who signed it. I don't know what it's for. Can you help me? And lo and behold, the woman who's usually, well, I'm lying. They got a woman who's usually nasty. That's not who I spoke with today. I spoke with the woman who's usually pretty nice. I spoke with her today, and she helped me out in a major, major way. Turns out, what this stop work order was in relation to was, in fact, electrical number one. Electrical number one, who I am suing, pulled the permit and said the only thing that they were doing was like switching out a couple of circuits in the bedroom and the bathroom. Didn't say nothing else about the rest of the house that I paid him to do. So when the inspector came and checked on this house, he noticed that way more electrical was being done than was on the permit. That's what the stop work order was for. Now, I got a new electrical company with a new permit with all the scope of work outlined on that permit. However, the stop work order was issued because of the problem with the first guy. Anyways, what it all turned out to be was an administrative fee. That money, had to pay him $150. Paid him $150, and they told me we're good to go. Got it in writing, got it in email, we're good to go. So crazy to think, like a lot of people say, oh, they only want their money. Well, they do. I didn't really see that on the first one, even with all the permit problems that we had. I'm definitely seeing that already over here. $150, I was able to go snatch that piece of paper off and let it float down the yard somewhere. But good deal. I'm gonna check the electrical over, I'm gonna check the power over here to some kind of a way. I'm gonna try to plug something in. I'm sure I got something I can plug in. See if the power is disconnected. It should be disconnected, and that will mean that the electrical can resume and they can rock and roll over here. They told me, oh, I don't know if I told you how much all the electrical is gonna cost. They said no more than $5,000. So that means $5,000. But it is what it is. We had to bring in the big guns. They're gonna get it taken care of, and good deal. I'm glad to know at least that. So I'm getting ready to go pick up new guy number 2. I'm gonna have him help me do some painting work over at my house. Got a little bit more running around to do, but that's really the biggest thing that I wanted to share with you guys. So let me know what you guys think. I know that this video is probably super long. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up on that note with the snatching of that stop work order. I think that that's pretty fitting to end this video on. With these vlogs, I try to share with you guys a day or a couple of days put together. I really hope that you guys enjoy these. I've been enjoying getting back to the prison content. There's definitely gonna be some felon flipper stuff some friendly flippers videos in the very near future. Hopefully, things are going to get to rocking and rolling the way that they should have been going from the beginning over here. But sooner than later, we're going to have this thing moving in the right direction. Ooh, that just scared me. I thought it was a home invasion. Sooner than later, we're going to get this thing moving in the right direction, and I'll look forward to that actually happening. Hey, look, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you guys thought about this. And as always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day. Peace!